Welcome to the space for transformational leaders to unleash their magic, see better client results, work lighter, and live source. Make it your masterpiece. I'm Darla Ledoux, founder of Sourced, author of Shift the Field, and I remember when I got this advice from a brilliant mentor of mine. I was just creating this little program called Retreat and Grow Rich. And I had the name for it, and I knew the promise. I had been working in my business for several years at this point, and I was delivering a lot of the value of my programs through live retreats. And in fact, I was doing a lot of individual retreats, and people would come to those retreats and they would end up doing more work for me, and this became a consistent stream of income in my business model. And the thing that I noticed is I was working with my clients, to get clear what their business was about and how they wanted to show up in their business and shift their energy field and all of that stuff. And I was doing it a lot in retreats, and clients would start coming up to me and say, I just want a business like yours. I just want to do what you do. And so I developed a course about that called Retreat and Grow Rich. And I got the URL, and I decided to write the book. And I was feeling really excited about this. And if you don't know, I have a book called Retreat and Grow Rich. I have a course and program, and that's been my work for the last 6 years. But it wasn't really likely to happen that way if it weren't for this mentor who told me, Darla, you've got to make this your masterpiece. Now, the reason this was so important is up until then, as I said, I was, doing great work. I was earning a great living. A lot of things were working, but I was constantly reinventing the wheel. And so I had a course that I would run once or twice, and then I had another course that I would run once or twice, and then I would do this retreat or that retreat. And there was nothing wrong with that. I was following my inspiration, and again, a lot of it worked. But those words, they just seared into my soul. Make this your masterpiece. And I could suddenly see how, even though I was delivering excellent content, and the structures of my programs and the way I was delivering them was really, really good. And in my heart of hearts, I was undervaluing it. And at some level, I knew this because I saw other people kind of offering a fraction of what I was offering, and, having hundreds and hundreds of people go through their programs, and I wasn't. And so Make This Your Masterpiece really sunk in, and I ran Retreat and Grow Rich. It's still a program that you can purchase on our website. We have a community of retreat leaders and all of that for 6 or 7 years. And really consistently, I filled all my retreats from Facebook ad funnels, and it just all happened so beautifully because I made a decision to invest, not money, right? Although that was a piece of it, but to invest my whole self into the work. Now, why am I sharing this? It's interesting because where I am today, I just in April launched my second book, which is called Shift the Field. In May, we did an event called Shift the Field Live. And honestly, I feel like that's my masterpiece at this point. But I learned how to make what I offer a masterpiece back at that time when my mentor said that. I got committed to learning how to do that. And so this whole experience of launching this new work has been amazing because I've held it differently. And I'm sharing this because I see this so often with the clients that come to us. They are reinventing the wheel. They're having a different idea about what they should do regularly, or they have something that they're doing, but they aren't fully trusting that it's enough, right? And that's what was happening for me is I was doing something, but I could always see all the ways to improve it or what I could do next or what else people need or whatever, instead of saying, this is my masterpiece. This is my masterpiece and it is enough, right? And it's enough and it's enough. And right now it's enough. So what's happening for you? Where in your world are you not making it your masterpiece? Where are you saying like, well, let me try this, but probably it's not going to last or it won't be that successful. This has been coming up so much in my world. Both, I have a client who's transitioning from a therapy model into a coaching model, and she was kind of doing that, right? Like being hesitant about, is this enough? Is this good? Is this a good program? Can I put my whole self into it? Do I need to hold back and do 4 different things? Because what if this doesn't work? I have another client who has been in business for a long time, right? Kind of where I was, where she's had a great business, been doing multiple 6 figures and working with clients and always has a stream of clients and all of that. And yet the solidity of knowing this is my thing, that is my masterpiece, has kind of been missing. So each cycle feels new, feels like I don't know what I'm doing, where the clients, right? As opposed to putting a stake in the ground and saying, this is what I do. This is what I do. And actually in my retreat work, in Retreat and Grow Rich, one of the core things that I would talk about over and over and over again is you have to let yourself be seen. You have to let yourself be seen. When you scatter your resources and you don't choose to make it your masterpiece, then people can't see you as clearly. That doesn't mean that your business won't work or you can't be seen at all, right? But they can't see you clearly. And so where is there a place where, what part of yourself are you afraid to see? What part of yourself have you been unwilling to be with? That's actually creating all of this extra work as opposed to letting you just make it your masterpiece. I'd love to hear if you are seeking support around making your current work or the work that's calling to you your masterpiece. I have a resource for you in the comments. This is Darla Ledoux, founder of Sourced, author of Shift the Field, and we'll see you very soon.